Latrell,
What's up, baby girl?
can you please turn that off?
Why, you don't like my music?
Is it music? Because it sounds like a bunch of sex noises over a bass line.
Oh, I get it. You don't like my music because I'm gay.
When I was in the 3rd grade, I thought that I was gay, cause I could draw. My uncle was, and I kept my room straight. I told my mom, tears rushing down my face. She's like, Ben, you've loved girls since before pre-K. Trippin'. Yeah, I guess she had a point, didn't she? Bunch of stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex had the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives think it's a decision, and you can be cured with some treatment in religion. Man-made rewiring of a predisposition, playing God. Oh nah, here we go. America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change.
One of the most inspiring success stories in music this past year has been Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, already 4-time Grammy winners tonight. This song is a love song not for some of us, but for all of us.
No other artists in hip-hop history have ever taken a stand defending marriage equality the way they have.
She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
The world we live in is full of stereotypes. There's not a single group of people on this planet who haven't been stereotyped at one point or another. A stereotype is a widely held but fixed and oversimplified idea or image of a particular type of person or thing. In other words, they're simply generalizations.
What is a stereotype? A stereotype is an oversimplified idea of a person or thing. Stereotypes come from prototypes and archetypes, which are first or preliminary models of something from which other forms are copied or developed.
Stereotypes are used as a general concept in order to get a basic understanding of a more complex idea.
And the Grammy goes to? Macklemore and Ryan Lewis.
Macklemore's recent winnings at the Grammys, along with his performance of the hit song Same Love, raise an extremely important knowledge issue, and that is, to what extent does art rely on stereotypes to communicate knowledge?
Looking back at Macklemore's song Same Love, we can gather that the knower gets a diplomatic and sympathetic understanding of homosexuality in today's American society.
Stereotypes all in my head. I remember doing the math, like, yeah, I'm good at Little League. A preconceived idea of what it all meant. But those that like the same sex had the characteristics. The right-wing conservatives.
From these lyrics, the knower gets the stereotypes that all right-wing conservatives can be classified as believing that homosexuality is a decision and disease that can be cured.
America the brave still fears what we don't know. And God loves all his children. It's somehow forgotten, but we paraphrase a book written 3,500 years ago. I don't know.
And I can't change.
This lyric also gives the knower the idea that America is prejudiced and discriminatory against groups that don't fall in accordance with traditional founding beliefs. Home of the free, home of the brave, yet oppression against different groups that we don't understand.
Even if I wanted to, my love, she keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm. She keeps me warm.
In this situation, art in the form of Same Love by Macklemore relies on the stereotype of right-wing conservatives and their notions on homosexuality.
So numb to what we're saying. A culture founded from oppression. Yeah, we don't have acceptance for them. Call each other faggots behind the keys.
Based on the information that we have gathered from our real-life situation, the knowledge issue continuing to be discussed is, To what extent does art rely on stereotypes in order to communicate knowledge?
The complexion of your pigment, the same fight that led people to walkouts and sit-ins. It's human rights for everybody. There is no difference.
You can't handle a gay man's music.
No. I'm trying to work here, and that music is weirdly sexual.
Oh, I see. So my sexuality is weird. You just can't fathom a man being attracted to another man.
I can fathom it. Can you just please listen to some other gay music like Barbra Streisand or something? Anything
Oh,
that's...
I see. Okay, so listening to Barbra Streisand is gay. Stereotype much?
Stereotypes are pertinent in relaying knowledge through art. However, stereotypes act as a baseline of knowledge and are very general and watered-down concepts of an idea. Without stereotypes, it would be difficult for artists to establish the basic ideas that are being expanded upon through their art, and therefore are necessary for a universal understanding. The implications of using stereotypes in art, however, include the subjectivity of an artist's goal.
It is evident, even with their subjective ideas, that the art of Macklemore, Key and Peele, and South Park all use stereotypes in order to get across their viewpoints of homosexuality in today's American society. The stereotypes used by Macklemore in Same Love allow the knower to classify all conservatives as people who believe homosexuality is a choice and that it can be cured. Macklemore uses these stereotypes to give the knower the idea that America is prejudiced and discriminatory towards groups that don't fall in accordance with traditional religious beliefs. The stereotypes that Macklemore uses presents information to the knower about the hardships and struggles that homosexuals face in American society today. The stereotypes Macklemore uses in order to communicate the knowledge to the knower of the struggles that homosexuals face can create the following syllogism. Argument 1. Right-wing conservatives are prejudiced and discriminatory towards homosexuals in American society today. Argument 2. I am a homosexual in today's American society. Conclusion. Therefore, I am discriminated against.
Oh my God, you guys are not going to believe what happened to me last night. What? Tell us. So, I'm watching the season premiere of Boy Meets Boy on television, and then Queer Eye for the Straight Guy comes on, right? So I fall asleep in front of the TV, and when I wake up, I see that I've spilled the Coke I was drinking all over my satin pajama top. Oh my gosh, are you serious? That was the cutest top ever. I know. Oh, tell me about it, Kendall. Hey, dudes. What a dork. What? Nice jacket, Cal. Polyester is really the hot fabric this fall. but this is the jacket I always wear. You gotta get with the times, girlfriend. Yeah, that jacket is so September 10th. Oh my God, you've got splotches on your neck. Are you using any exfoliating products at all? We can't let Kyle out in public like this, you guys. Don't be fool. Come on, Kyle, we're giving you a makeover.
In the episode of South Park is Gay, the homosexual stereotypes of fashion, hygiene, and language are used. Understanding that in this episode, the metrosexuals are straight men who act gay. Not only does South Park play on the stereotypes of homosexuals, but the view that straight people have towards homosexuals is also stereotyped. The way that South Park presents the homosexual stereotypes gives the knower the generalization that all homosexuals are flamboyant in their style and language, and that they are overly concerned with their hygiene and how they look.
Oh, hi, Gerald. Sheila.
Hi, Sharon. We need to talk to you about the boys.
Sure, come on in. The guys are all watching TV.
Oh, is the game on or something? Hey, Gerald, how are you? Hi, Gerald.
Sit down, Jared. Queer Eye for the Straight Guy is on.
Oh, no, you guys all turned gay, too?
Not gay, Gerald. Metrosexual.
Since the metrosexuals in this episode are actually straight men, the idea that all straight men view homosexuals as essentially feminine is stereotyped as well. Using these stereotypes and mocking the way gay culture is viewed, South Park communicates the idea that in American society we are either completely abrasive from non-traditional beliefs, or we are so accepting to the point that we want to take part in that belief and idea. South Park uses the overly feminist stereotypes in order to further establish the way we have classified gay culture in today's American society. From the stereotypes mentioned, a possible syllogism of the knowledge we have gained is: Argument 1. All homosexual males are flamboyant and fashionable. Argument 2. You are a flamboyant and fashionable male. Conclusion. Therefore, you are homosexual. Because most types of art don't involve lengthy explanations or background information of the content, the use of stereotypes are necessary as that tool. Artists rely on knowers to have a basic understanding of the content they are portraying so that they can create and form the content into what they want as their subjective expression. The knowledge we gain from experiencing art should be the message the artist intended to create, which is dependent on stereotypes to more easily convey that message.
What's going on here? What's up with this?
This is from Big Tobacco's files. It's a plan to sell cigarettes to gays and homeless people. They called it Project Scum, Subculture Urban Marketing.
They literally have the nerve to label something Project Scum.
You joking, right?
No joke, for real.
That's crazy.
And the one on the left are just some of the ways Big Tobacco labeled African Americans.
Less educated, prefer malt liquor, problems with self-esteem. I mean, wow, that's...
Yep.
Really?
Stereotypes are often seen in a negative light. They are usually nothing more than watered-down representations of rather complicated ideas. However, without these stereotypes, we wouldn't be able to have a basic understanding of more complex social issues and otherwise complex people. Stereotypes cannot give us the entire picture. They cannot tell the whole story, and we shouldn't expect them to. But they do give us a bit of the picture, despite how small it may be. So, to what extent does art truly rely on these stereotypes to communicate knowledge? The artist is in a unique position. They have a special ability that enables them to communicate their ideas to a vast audience of people around the world. Without stereotypes, this massive audience could not be reached. This is why Macklemore, South Park, and Key & Peele have reached the level of success that they are at to this day. The more simple the idea, the more easily it is understood. And with this facility, knowledge spreads like wildfire.
Homophobe. Homophobe. There's a homophobe right here. Homophobe alert.